My name is Bridget Winston, and I did a directed study in sculpture. I was able to do research into ideas that I had and techniques that I had never tried before, things of that sort, and then I was able to plan and make my sculptures for the course. I really liked the freedom to be able to choose my own assignments as opposed to a traditional art class where a teacher chooses assignments for you, and having a directed study allowed me a lot more artistic freedom in my work.
Hi, I'm Isabella, and I'm a senior who did a Science Olympiad directed study. So the reason why I chose the directed study was because I'm currently a co-president of Science Olympiad this year, and being co-president, I don't have to just study, but I have to also plan out like a lot of our events, schedules for the events, and then our big invitational in the winter months. So it's a lot of work outside of school, so I decided that it would be a good use of my time during school to do that work instead. At the same time, it opened up a lot of more resources to me as co-president. I could ask Ms. Podber, like our supervisor, about things during school. I could use the copier machines. I could run around and find people if I needed them. So that's what I really liked about direct study. It really opened up my schedule outside of school to do more things like extracurriculars, and then work on my college apps and do more homework instead of having to dedicate time towards Science Olympiad only. So that's why I would recommend doing it, especially if you're in a leadership position, and at the same time it's something that you like. It's a really good use of your time and a really great way to spend your time at school.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I did art for my directed study topic, and the reason why I chose this was I'm currently taking AP 2D, and I wanted to have more time to work on my portfolio and kind of explore different styles of art too. And I really like the fact that we can guide ourselves independently and work on what really interests us.
My name is Charlie Lee. I did a directed study in game design. I sketched characters, analyzed games, and sketched accessories, weapons, and just the whole background for game plots that I've come up with. And what I liked about this was that it was a great way to get a head start on my college major, and I really want to be a game designer when I grow up, so this was a great opportunity for me.
Hi, my name is Caleb. My directed study topic was German, and I chose German because I've always wanted to learn more languages. German is one of them, but our school doesn't offer it. And I liked to do this directed study because I could take a language that our school didn't offer, and it was a good use of my time.
My name is Emily Bai. I did my DS on Japanese. I learned how to write Japanese and speak it. I really liked directed study.
Hi, my name is Ashwin Haritsa, and my directed study was on Hindi. I learned how to speak the language, how to read it, how to write it, and about the culture. Some of my assignments that I had to do were learning some vocab and research on the cultural events, but also I got to do more fun stuff like going to restaurants and experiencing some entertainment stuff. So that really helped me learn about Hindi, and I wanted to learn Hindi because my grandparents and my parents speak it, but I never learned to speak it while growing up in the US, so that's my passion and that's why I wanted to learn Hindi.
Hi, I'm Megan Gilman. I did German this semester, and I really like doing this class because traditional language classes don't really work for me because they don't do enough listening and reading for how I learn. So I'm really glad I got to learn the way that I know I learn best. So I'm glad I did this class.
Hi, my name is Venkat Durgarala, and I did video editing and directed study. One thing I liked about it is I could learn about a topic I was interested in that Chattahoochee doesn't offer. I like video editing because it was a way to express myself in ways that many people don't, because video editing is a broad subject, and with the technology advancements, video editing is becoming a big field for everyone and a lot of jobs, so it's becoming more and more popular. And so just doing that in high school was a great opportunity. And some of my assignments were to research different video editing softwares and techniques and actually do real examples with them, so it was a great opportunity.
Hi, my name is Alex Patton, and I did my directed study on engineering and technology. So the main reason I did this directed study was so I'd have more time, like during school, to work on some of my hobbies, which include engineering and amateur astronomy. So I spent the first half of the semester building a telescope, and having this directed study was really helpful because not only did I have time during school to work on it, but I had access to the engineering lab and like all the resources of the school to kind of help me. And so the second half I spent doing Science Olympiad events, so like different building events. Like I built an electric vehicle. And so yeah, this was a really good use of my time this semester, and I would definitely do it again.
Hey, I'm Nishant Sinha, and I did directed study for virtual reality technology. The main topic of my directed study was to develop virtual reality software, and so what I did was develop programs that allow users to hold up QR codes and similar recognizable shapes by computers and manipulate them in three-dimensional space. And this topic was interesting to me because one, I think virtual reality is going to be the next big thing in technology, and two, because virtual reality is in itself amazing and really fun to work with.
Hello, I'm Tony Saw, and I took the directed study on the Korean language and culture. What I did over the 18 weeks is basically improve my grammar and speaking Korean, and also look into the cultural aspects of Korean. What I really loved about directed study is because it gave me the opportunity to practice my Korean, which I've been planning to do since freshman year, but I never got the time or just got around to doing it. So I'm really grateful that directed study is just there.
Hi, my name is Brooke Beachy, and I did my directed study on poetry. I mostly just wrote poetry, and I did research on publishing and book design, and basically how I would produce it if I wanted to make it into an actual book. I did research on rhetorical devices and stuff like that, and I really like the class because it gives you an opportunity to do a topic that you necessarily can't do in normal classes in school, and it gives you the freedom to do whatever you want.
Hi, my name is Galen Alderson, and I did a directed study on digital audio synthesis, which basically means that I learned how to make the sounds that are in the music that you listen to every day. So, and it's really complex, but I didn't know that at first, and that's part of why I like directed study is you couldn't get this out of a normal high school course. There are some college courses that teach it, but you really couldn't get this out of any course that a high school offers.
Hi, I'm Natalie Patterson, and I did a directed study on poetry. I didn't just want to write poetry because I do that outside of school a lot. I also wanted to expand on what we did in literature classes, like analyzing, explicating, and also doing a lot of research into the poetry of other cultures. And I really liked directed study because it just let me design my own class and do whatever I wanted for an entire period each day.
My name is Brandon Ware, and I did my directed study in career discovery. Throughout high school, I never really knew what I wanted to do with myself, so I thought this opportunity was great for me to just find out what career I wanted to do. So I did different assignments, such as making different PowerPoints, sitting in with individuals in the specific careers, and I interviewed them and I sat in with what they did, and I felt like that was very informative. And also, one thing I really love about this class is that I'm surrounded by a lot of intellectual individuals who love to just learn more, and it's just a great environment to be in. And one great thing I learned from this is some great time management skills, which I can use in college next year, and because in college professors do not hold your hand like in high school.